Welcome back to Top 5.
In a city that never slept, two shadows stalked the night, each claiming its own territory in the intricate tapestry of heroes and villains. Gotham's own Hush, a master tactician and a puppet master amidst the chaos, found himself drawn by an unsettling presence. Across universes, Moon Knight, the Fist of Khonshu, was on a mission to rid the streets of an ancient evil he believed was rising in Gotham. Their paths converged in an abandoned warehouse atop the Gotham harbor, an ideal battleground with its dilapidated infrastructure echoing the whispers of forgotten struggles. Beneath a rain-slick sky, Hush stood, his pale face obscured by the shadows, eyes sharp, assessing the environment with a cunning glint. He was notorious for his ability to adapt, exploiting the weaknesses of those he faced. Meanwhile, Moon Knight, a figure clad in white, glimmered against the darkness, a lighthouse amidst a tempest. He was driven by visions and the will of the Egyptian moon god, Khonshu. This night, his purpose was clear, to cleanse Gotham of the evil he sensed lurking in its depths. As Hush prepared his strategy, he drew a knife from beneath his coat, its blade glinting under the flickering lights. "I don't know who you are, but your quest for justice ends here," he taunted, looking like a predator sizing up his prey. Moon Knight calmly responded, his voice even and unwavering. "I serve Khonshu, and if you're part of the darkness he seeks to purge, I will bring you to justice." His fists clenched, readying for the inevitable clash. As the tension mounted, they lunged at each other, both formidable in their own right. Hush darted forward, a flurry of calculated strikes aimed at Moon Knight's torso. But the vigilante sidestepped with preternatural agility, his senses attuned to danger. He countered with a powerful roundhouse kick that connected, sending Hush reeling. But Hush was not one to falter easily. He rolled with the momentum, using the ground to spring back to his feet. He threw a smoke bomb, enveloping the area in a thick cloud, obscuring visibility. He moved stealthily, knowing the importance of the element of surprise. Moon Knight, undeterred, relied on his training and heightened senses. He could hear Hush's muffled footsteps through the haze. With a swift motion, he flung a crescent dart into the smoke. It sliced through the air and struck Hush's arm, drawing blood. Hush winced but smirked, knowing this was just an inconvenience. "Good luck hitting me again," he called out, his voice echoing through the smoke. With a hiss, he activated his gadgets, cleverly deploying traps designed to ensnare his opponent. Laser grids illuminated the warehouse as he maneuvered around, knowing that one slip could lead to his downfall. But Moon Knight's reflexes were sharp. He vaulted over the laser traps, his cape billowing dramatically, laser beams singing the air around him. The fight escalated, each exchanging blows, each suffering wounds. Hush feigned weakness, leading Moon Knight into a false sense of security. When Moon Knight neared, Hush sprung a trap, causing the ground beneath to collapse. Moon Knight tumbled, but with a fluid motion, he landed on his feet, barely phased, the heart of a warrior beating strong. In a final, desperate attempt to claim victory, Hush revealed his true ace, a high-tech device that projected images of Moon Knight's fears and doubts, hammering at his psyche. Nightmares unfurled, faces of his past, the chaos, the guilt, swarmed around him like a haunting specter. For a moment, the Moon Knight faltered. But Khonshu's voice surged through him, cutting through the illusion. "Rise, my warrior. Let your heart beat as one with the night." Fueled by rage and defiance, Moon Knight launched himself from the shadows, fists ablaze with divine energy. In a final confrontation, he caught Hush off guard, delivering a devastating punch that sent Hush crashing against the warehouse wall. Stunned, Hush gasped, realizing he was outmatched. In that moment, Moon Knight closed the distance between them, grasping Hush by the throat, lifting him off the ground. "This is for every life you've taken," he growled, the weight of his resolve thrumming in his veins. As he raised his weapon, a crescent blade gleaming with lethal precision, Hush's eyes widened in realization. "You can't." But in the cruel light of fate, the Moon Knight found the power of his vengeance. He drove the blade deep into Hush's chest, a fatal strike that cut through the threads of deception and remorse. Hush's breath hitched, his eyes reflecting shock and then an eerie calm as he realized this was the end. With Hush's body collapsing to the ground, Moon Knight stood over him, the shadows swirling like ghosts. He felt the weight of the victory, but it was a hollow win, tinged with the sadness of every life lost in their clash. he turned away, vanishing into the night.
In a faded dream where the shadows play, I'm drifting through the night, chasing ghosts away.